Hey, what's up everybody? John from Old Running Farm here. Thanks for joining us. Today's video is pretty exciting. Today is our first ever garden tour at our new house, at our new property. So that's always exciting. And then behind me, we have Catherine's gonna kill me. Oh my god, what the are these called? And now one of the things that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of compare where we were then and where we are now. So I'm taking a walk down here, taking a little bit of a different path from this other video, but so what I'm gonna do is shortly I'm gonna cut to another video that we filmed a year ago, and then I'll cut back to here and you can see the difference a year makes. Let's go! So you can see, so this is our house right here. That's Catherine. There's a big stack of pallets that's going to become some chicken coops.
This is for Catherine.
I'm pointing at the pallets. This is a big stack of pallets right here named Catherine. Just kidding. This is a dumpster. So we're going to take a quick little walk down here. So pretty much right off the driveway, you can kind of come down. Footing's a little sketchy, but eventually over here is going to be, I think it's roughly 30,000 square feet, so almost an acre of flower farm. And so you can see this is where it's going to be behind me. And hopefully, you know, like a year and 3 months from now, we can share this footage right here and show you how beautiful it looks now. You can see there's a little stone wall in the background there. Let's see if I can find that flag, but nowhere to be found. But anyway, so back here is where our flower farm is going to be. It's going to be super cool. All right, pretty crazy, right? You see all those trees? Just wait till you see how different it looks down here. So I'm going to try to get this set up as well as I possibly can. So you're going to see, so our house is right back up there. So we had the stack of pallets and things over here, and I walked right down this way. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you where we're at now. And so you can see this is that little curvy oak tree that was there. Is that oak? No, that's a maple tree. Shows you what I've learned in a year. Absolutely nothing. So anyway, yeah, so there's that tree. There's our stone wall back there. As you can see, it's much clearer down here than it was. So yeah, flower farm is basically done. How about that? There's still some final details. Check this out, man. I'll tell you what, these vines have been the bane of my existence. I pulled them down the other day. Love it. So we're down here now on our flower farm. Catherine and I planted this up a couple weeks ago, and I basically just finished. So, you know, you see this used to be just like kind of swamp maple and dead trees just everywhere. You know, we do feel bad for murdering a whole bunch of trees, but I promise we will plant more in the future. So anyway, so you can see behind me, this is our flower farm now. We are working on planting some flowers. So anyway, so you know, obviously there's still some path nicening that we need to do, but for the most part, everything is sectioned off. And so we have 4 quadrants. Right here in this first quadrant, we just have some kale. Oh yeah, really doesn't look too spectacular right now, but we had a ton of rain last night, which I wasn't really expecting. So hopefully it, you know, bounds back. Then over here behind me, we have some tomatoes, and I actually recently just finished up this wall. It took a long time to sort of build this retaining wall right here. But for the most part, I am pretty proud of it. It's, you know, it's not bad for a guy who's never built a stone wall before. You can see it the care and craftsmanship kind of ends right here where it sat for a long time, and then it was like, hey John, you need to finish that stone wall. So I finished it quickly. But anyway, I mean, that's sort of how I planned it anyway. So we have some tomatoes right here. If we come back here, we actually have a good amount of tomatoes. They're not looking so spectacular. Again, they're still small, but some of them look pretty good. You know, not too bad. And then behind me, we have Catherine's gonna kill me. Not rutabaga, not rhododendron. I can't believe I can't think of what these are called. Ratatouille? Ratatouille? It's not ratatouille. I can't remember. Alright, well, here we have these flowers, and I'll flash the name up right here. Sorry, Catherine. So they're looking okay. The problem is these are planted like right in alpaca poop, and so there are some grass seeds coming up through there. So maybe I'll take care of that after I film this video. But so, and then right here, you can see cleverly marked by 2 sticks in the ground, because that's how the professionals do it. These are squash, I think. Yeah, they must be, right? Because we'll take a look at these. I'm pretty sure those are squash leaves, because they're sort of planted in a row. And you can see right there. Yeah, I mean, those are squash, right? Who knows? And then right here we have some eggplants that are not looking so good. Is this something been eating this? Little bastards. Yeah, that's looking a little worse for the wear. Peppers are actually looking pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Some nice peppers. You know, it's weird because like 2 years ago, we spent a ton of money on like seeds and did a ton of seed swaps. And then this year, not that much. You know, Catherine started some seeds, but like, you know, we were kind of rushing to get this all done, and we have a million other things to do, so it was hard to really, you know, get everything going. Oh, look, we have flowers. How about that? Look at that. First flowers of the season on Old Reading Farm. Now these are stock, right? Right. So these are gonna look like that, hopefully. That's cool. So we got some stock. I don't think that's stock. Oh, but look. Got the little flowers. Yes. Excellent. All right. You know, I don't think we're going to be selling $20 bouquets with those flowers yet, but down the road, I'm sure. And then over here, I believe, is lettuce and radish seeds. And so there are little seedlings popping up. So that's good. Because one of Catherine's biggest fears was that we wouldn't be able to grow anything. Because once we had this land all processed, and we took out the stumps, we tried to plant a couple things in the dirt, but it was really just like the clay undersoil, and nothing really grew. So Catherine was really concerned that nothing was going to grow, and I was pretty confident that it was just the fact that we were planting in like, you know, clay, so there's like no real nutrients or anything like that. So our long-term plan here is, so we're going to plant all this stuff this year, and then we're going to till the ground, and then we're going to plant a cover crop like maybe winter rye or something like that, that will have some erosion control over the winter so that none of this washes away. And then come like early spring, we till it in again so we get those nutrients back in the soil. Because what we really need to do down here is build up some soil health. Because like I said before, there was really nothing was growing. nothing was happening. So we really need to build up this soil. And you know, we've never been like real big on tilling, but this soil really needs something. And you know, we can put as much alpaca manure as we want down here, but we're really just gonna get a bunch of grass. So, you know, we need to do something that's gonna, you know, take care of that, bring nutrients back to the soil, and just sort of build us up here so that we don't have to keep bringing in truckloads of soil. And now this isn't like crazy good soil or anything, this is really just topsoil. But the guy who brought it, we've used for all of our soil and rocks, that kind of thing. So it's made out of like a woody, almost like compost. He makes his own topsoil. So you'll see, if you look at this, you can see like a whole bunch of sticks. So it should be good, should bring a lot of carbon, nitrogen to the soil. I am not an expert, I don't know what I'm talking about really, but I know that you need greens and browns. And so there's browns already in here. So you need greens and browns to make good compost, which in turn makes good soil. So we have the browns in here, which is the wood, and then we're gonna have the greens, which is, you know, everything that was planted in here that we then till into the soil. So hopefully, like, you know, next year our soil will be better, and then the year after that it'll be even better, and then, like, you know, eventually we won't have to do anything. We'll just have to maybe broad fork it or something like that. Oh, this must be yarrow, right? Gotta be yarrow. There's some other plants back here. Catherine planted all this stuff on a day that I had work, so I wasn't able to be out here. And obviously, you know, with that, you know, the rutabagas that we planted over there, can't remember what they're called. What are they called? What are they called? John, remember! I can't. Catherine also seeded some stuff back here, and I'm seeing some seedlings pop up, which is good. You know, you can see another worry that we have is the water. We had some rain today, and there's some pooling right there. You know, that's why we have the wood chips and the paths to hopefully absorb some of that water. And we're hoping that now that we have some, you know, plants in the ground, build up some roots to absorb that water. And then I think you may notice that this path is wider than this path. Not really intentional, but I think that gives us the opportunity to sort of plant some stuff along the row here. I was originally thinking that maybe I'd be able to bring the tractor through here, but I don't think it's really worth it. And we also have along the back here some hydrangeas planted, which actually did a great job absorbing some of the water over here, and they are actually looking really good. So I mean, we bought these and they were basically just sticks. So it is nice to see that they are all filling out. They're all doing well. So things are looking mighty different around here. I think they're looking really good. It's nice to see some green, finally. It's been such a long winter. And you know, things are shaping up. So, really looking forward to continuing to live out our dreams here on Old Reading Farm. Anyway, enough of me blabbering. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.